somewhere between Sassabee and 3 Points. With 50 pounds of survival gear on his back, blisters on his feet, Mark Haynes walks up to 25 miles a day.
What I try to do is to take the trail or the road that is the closest to the border. And so lots of times, last night I slept about 300 or 400 yards from the border.
The border walk, not an attempt to make a political statement.
You could probably attribute it to kind of a midlife crisis. I was with Auburn University for 2 decades. I had a very good job, but I started getting overwhelmed. I decided I wanted to get away from everything for a while. I looked at maps of cell phone coverage, and West Texas was a big hole.
Haynes isn't walking the entire route in one trip, instead breaking it up over the years. In 2014, it took him about 7 weeks to walk more than 1,100 miles through Texas.
It was the most amazing thing I've ever done. Originally, I only planned to walk across Texas. I didn't think anybody had done that before.
Not many thought Haynes could make it, even his wife and 2 kids.
They don't like it, to be honest. At least it really scared them because everybody thought I was going to die, for sure. They said, "You're just not going to be able to do this." I've almost got run over several times. I've had to dive for the ditch. I ran into some drug runners down on Old Military Road. They were moving a bunch of drugs across, and we saw each other, and they let me go.
Border issues may have taken center stage in Washington, D.C., but Haynes is far from that world, traveling through small towns like Sassabee.
I'm also an author, and for me, that's the best thing about this walk, is I'm going to be able to tell their stories of these little communities, some of which may be on their last generation.